So this is part 2, continuing with my Magic the Gathering cards, or pretty much my decks. Again, they're quite old, it's been a while, I haven't really bought any new cards, but here's my favorite one. This is the zombie deck. And pretty much what I like about the black, or the zombies pretty much is, they're pretty fast. Fast casters, like this one. 3 mana, you get a 3/1 creature. Actually, that's not a good example, but this one. 2 mana, you get a 2/1. And this one's zombie spells you play cost 1 less to play, which is pretty good. And all your zombie gets +2 and +1. So this one is already a 3/2. And this one's gonna be a 5/2. More damage. Zombies technically, have a lower HP. One here, but they have a high damage. And I guess the black theme is you tend to sacrifice, meaning you take a lot of damage, but you deal a lot more in a weird way. So that's what the black theme is. Sacrificing a lot, but you deal more damage, even though your health point is really low. Even if you end up with 5, you're pretty much gonna bring down your opponent pretty quickly with the zombie deck. And one of the enchantments I like is Call to the Grease. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, or beginning of your turn pretty much, that player sacrifices a non-zombie creature. So, I'm playing with a lot of zombies. Doesn't affect me, but it affects my opponents. Withered Wretch. I like this one, because some cards, you can play them once they put in discard pile, or we call it the graveyard. But this one lets you remove that card from the graveyard, so they can't use it anymore. Another Undead War Chief. I think I got 4 of them here. Really good, really good card. It's an uncommon. And Fractured Courier. It pretty much pumps up one of my zombie with +2/+2 and gives it with Fear. Fear pretty much gives the zombie immunity, that it cannot be blocked by it cannot be blocked unless it's a non-black creature. It says it can't be blocked except by artifact creature and or black creature. So zombies, yeah, you can only block it with another black creature or artifacts. Other than that, it cannot be blocked. Skin Thinner, actually this is a morphing creature. You can play this face down with 3 any mana, any lands. And when you unmorph it with 5 mana, you can destroy a target non-black creature and it can be regenerated. Yeah. Regenerated, I don't know if I should tell you guys, but pretty much certain creatures have an ability to regenerate. So when you kill them, you pay the regeneration cost, stays alive. So with this one you can't. But 5 mana for destroying a creature is kind of pricey. So pretty much just use it for 2 mana, 2/1. Noxious Goal. So every time a zombie comes into play, every non-zombie creature gets -1/-1. So you can kill, if you bring out 1 zombie, you can kill a lot of 1/1 creatures. And Gampon Polluter. Pretty much, this is cycling. Cycling pretty much lets you draw another card when you pay the cost, and you just discard this card. And when you cycle Gampon Polluter, you may have target player lose 1 life for each zombie in play, which is pretty good. So if you have 5 zombies, your opponent loses 5 lives. He brings down his life to 15 or lower. He dealt damage before. Also have a Bone Leader, and here we go. It regenerates the zombie, and so it keeps your zombies alive. And you also have Lord of the Undead. And as you can see, these are zombie creature types, but this one is Lord, so it doesn't get the bonuses of other zombies. And actually, I think they released this with a zombie. But all zombie gets +1/+1, and you can return a zombie card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can get Gampon Polluter again and keep doing it. You keep cycling it, which is pretty good. And that's a rare card. Another one, Dead War Chief, and Soulless one. A really good card. Its power and toughness, like the Ancient Ooze, they are equal to the number of zombies in play, and actually zombies cards in your graveyards. Actually, all graveyards. So if your opponent is playing zombies too, this thing can get really powerful. And Cabal Interrogator, you pretty much can lets you discard your opponent's hand. And my plastic got really messed up. No Mercy. It's an old card. Whenever a creature successfully deals damage to you, you destroy it. Yeah, makes your opponent think twice before they attack the creatures. Nightmare Lash. You sacrifice 3 life to equip this artifact to your opponent, to your creature, and it gets +1/+1 for each swamp, which is, the land, the black land, to your creature. So if you have 5 lands, the creature gets +5/+5, which is pretty good in some instances. And here's one card I like, Pestering Goblin. 1 mana gets you a 1/1 creature, which pretty much you can attack right away on your second turn. So, especially if you get this card in the beginning of beginning of the game. And when it dies, you can have target creature -1/-1. Yep. Let's see. That's about it. Oh, there. Really quite freaky illustration there. Anyways, this is destroy target non-black, non-artifact creature. It can be regenerated. Doesn't work against black creatures. And I guess that's about it. Oh, another rare card, Reaver Demon. Flying costs a lot, 8. But when Reaver Demon comes into play, if you play from your hand, destroy all non-artifact non-black creatures, they can't be regenerated. So it's good, but I don't know why I have this. I guess just in case, if it's a long game. Yeah, if all your zombies are safe, but your opponent's not. And actually, this is a flying creature. 6/6, but it costs 8. So it's, if your opponent survived that long, play that. Actually, I have other rare cards here. Something I've stored on the side. One of which is Avatar. Whoa, really cool card. It costs 8, but if there are 10 or more creature cards in all graveyards, it costs 6 less to play. So you can only play. You can play this for 2 mana, 2 swamps. Pretty good. And he has fear. Can be blocked by can be blocked except by artifact or black creatures. And you can tap this to destroy a creature. Really powerful card. And some old cards. And I guess this from the Legion. Consume Spirit. Ghastly Remains. One of the rare from the zombie team deck. I don't like to use it though. It has Amplify. For 3 mana. Amplify, pretty much, if you show how many zombies you have in your hand, that's how strong it is. And you can actually return it to your, if it's in your graveyard, you can pay 3 to return to your hand. But it's kind of slow, so I don't use this one. And that's my zombie deck. And there you go. Yep. I really like this card game. Actually, I played this after I played Pokemon. Yeah, I got really hooked into Pokemon. Then my cousin showed me Magic the Gathering. Actually, he showed me the zombie ones, which kind of freaked me out, coming from Pokemon. But I kind of started enjoying them. And actually, I really like zombies. Even with their hideous look, they're really powerful. If you ever play Magic, zombies are pretty good. You actually might like them. Yep, and that's my, I guess, sharing my card game collection. And yep, Magic the Gathering. Again, this is Meats. Thank you for watching.